Okay, we're back. So I just get ended my stream earlier cause it's because of thunderstorm. So now I'm going back here. Okay. Let's go. So as you can see, we have a weight group, a number of workers. So you already get the channel. Can we just get the the status rather than just a channel? Cause I think we need to refactor this one. Yo- Status. Get status and here. Get status. We also need to get status. Okay. Now let's try to run that one. Go run. Let's try this if it's working. Wait. It's working, so it's good with this three. Status is 200. Wait, it's only two. It's only taking two. Only the Google. This you are the ID. The YouTube, the Google is status 200. GitHub status 200. Invalid URL. DHCP is no such host. Okay, we have status here. So let's do that. Maybe because we're just using like three here. And what if we use equal? What if we use like an equal value in that? Let's try if we get the same. We still have this thing URL 1 3. Okay, we have that 3. We have status. Okay, wait. Go. So it's gonna be in Vim. Okay. Hope we're doing good. So we already done here, or done this, and process the result. So what conclusion? So we just need a conclusion here. So it's gonna be like conclusion. So conclusion is in the channel there is send and feed and receive a channel. Now in Goroutine is there are workers. There is pool, worker pool, or pool on how many worker or process. Do we need to still do this? What we can do about it? Can we go refactor some things here? Have the URL here. What if we use like what Twitter? What are other URLs? Let's say YouTube, Google. Maybe we need to refactor some things. So we have here, we have the wait group. Then we need the wait group. We have here a channel. Can we just separate? No, we're just making this complicated. If we're going to separate this one, wait. Just make an experimentation here. So they just check if the URL is valid. Now let's add a function here. Let's add a function here. In the function, we can just do with the HTTP rec. That would be the request that takes the URL. What is the URL here? URL as a string. Then we need also the do we need the status? No, we don't need status, but let's return a status would be an integer, right? Because status is an integer. Yes. Return a function of integer like that. Then we want the rest. Then air. So we can just use that. Wait. Just copy this one. Just copy this one. And then let's put it here. Then what we want is we have the URL. Then let's return the status. Turn the status. Not enough values. Undefined ID. Oh, we need also the ID. ID as integer. Wait, just put the first ID as integer. And not enough argument. Not enough return values. Oh, of course, because we're trying to return a value, so we don't need actually this one. Now, since we already have this one, we can just call it here. We can just call like new status would be equal to the http rec. What was that? Rec. It's no, it's http request http rec that need the ID and the URL. Then what we need here is the new status. Okay, that's cool. So if we run this one theoretically, hypothetically, go run. Let's hope that's work. Testing, set testing status 0 200 status 0. Oh, we got it. So 1 2 3. We have to testing this one as a 4 status 1 status 2 but the problem with this one is that only these two are being getting the status, not the GitHub. Why is that? Why the GitHub is not getting its status? For I invent to add 1. This is good. Oh, of course, because we just put 3. So if we use 4, go run. Okay, we have a GitHub. You testing area papak status YouTube testing URL. No, the YouTube. I think that's good enough. Just git add, git commit. Just say that update refactored git push. Okay. I want another project to do. What's supposed to be the project we want to do? Can I just use suggest a small project to make? Can you suggest guys what project to make because I'm out of ideas, so I need another project. So this is good done, but I want to make another one. What's supposed to be the project should we make? What project should we make? Can you just suggest what project should we make? Because I think it's way better for us to like understand that. What project should we make? Okay, because I already done this one. We already just separate call for check checking URL status. We already have this one. It's, it's currently working. It's currently working. So what else should we make? Should we use AI to suggest what we're going to make? Like it would be better for us. What project? Hmm. Let's just try something. Because I have a lot of like repository right now, and still need to understand lots of things and go. Like I want a, a project where it's easy to simple, easy and simple and easy, and it can easily be done in just a few hours. What else? Are you done like an AI app, AI terminal app? Maybe I'm gonna start with HTTP, or like I'm gonna start to make a project like a simple to do app using HTMX. Study how HTMX works. Okay, okay. Still need. I'm gonna need another project. Let's add. should we like I wanna add so what should we make? Suggest chat. What the output or the stream? Oh, it's gonna be like higher. Let's see 3,000 4,000. Let's just practice our typing first before if someone will going to suggest I'm going to make it, but right now since no one, I'm just gonna practice my typing skills. So oh, I'm so slow. That's 51. Oh, let's just search for something. Let's search for something we want to do. Simple project in Golang. Right, snake game we already that one. YouTube HTTP router, YouTube video done. Ooh, this is cool. Wait, wait, wait. Let's just add create to create shift enter. So this is shift enter. Uh, let's create a new one. Let's create a new one. Let's add like list of project. Since we since we're already done with the snake, there's a terminal AI chat. We're also done with URL checker. We're also done with snake, URL checker, terminal chat, task manager, terminal. We also done that one. Now we want Nintendo Game Boy emulator. How's that work? Make Nintendo emulator. How's that work? Writing on I don't know how. So Nintendo emulator is being an 8-bit system in 80s, it's rare to speak comparing to this standard. So before you start, assuming that haven't done NS programming NS before, but CPU, APU, which language you choose probably go just pick a favorite language. It's an 8-bit processor, so Emulation performance to this powerful machine is usually not an issue. Just don't go crazy creating new object and trigger a GC. Wait, am I not? Okay, so find a good library for language support, rendering 2D graphics, controllable audio, controllers, and audio. You can choose cross-platform one. Works with OS specific libraries. Okay. For me, I decided is the so uh, Golang libraries render 2D graphics. Because I know this one, it's called Ebitagen. I know that Ebitagen is good for rendering graphics. So GG celebrate for rendering. How many stars? Oh, I stars this one. New content. Draw circle. Oh, hello. Wow, motivated me, bro. Hello, hello. Ay, sorry. My mic is too low, or you cannot hear me. I'm so sorry. How about now? Wait. How about now? Do you hear me? Um, how about now? Do you hear me? So I wanted to create like am I able to create like an NES emulator? Like we can play a simple Mario game on it, or like we can just use an NES format game, put it inside our 2D our program, then it will run that game. It's like an emulator. I think it's much better also if we have like a little buttons on it. That's gonna be a huge project actually. And I know this is just a simple project in Golang, but for me it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a big project since I just started. So to-do list, number guessing game, just simple. Just go with. So let's just say that. So let's just say that. Okay, we just finish this one. Uh, number guessing game. We also need what are other projects? Wait. Mm. What else? So we need also Space Invader game. Oh, okay. Space Invader is Space Invader game. Uh, let's see. We need that. We need this one. So I want like a simple project just for now, since we're just learning. Which content do you serve? I thought you served something productive, just like improving skills in ability. See, okay, bye. Oh, I'm sorry. So, my skills is, my content is programming. I just go with coding, everything like that. I like programming so much, so that's what I do. So since we're already done here, wait, we're done here. Just go CD. So, and if you want all my projects, you can just go visit my okay GitHub account. I have a lot of repositories or resources also. If you're going to start with Golang, like this one, I'll just give you here. Just so since we have everything, so I'm gonna add a pool. So what we're gonna make let's add a pool here. Add option. What would be the pool is NS emulator number guessing game, and also we need the space invaders. What should we make? What should I make? So I'm gonna start programming if everyone is gonna bot, because I don't know how to start if I don't know what I'm gonna do. Uh, just say yes with some of this one. So SDL have a plan because we have this, and there's a lot of uses and there's 12 contributors. That's good. Mm. Explore. Let's go sample. We have this. So creating contents, new content. Mm. Have a plan. Starting from CPU first. And make sure that's really solid. Did you CPU and in this room support on a mapper? Why add room support before you can actually render anything on the screen? You want to use test rooms to make sure your CPU simulation is really good and squash bugs as early as possible. What do you mean by that? Then go implement your PPU. This is probably going to be fairly involved with not if not challenging. So nest dev, so emulator test. So this room test a bunch of instruction including edge cases. Ooh. So they're going to test like such like PPU test, APU test, mapper specific test. So there are a lot of testing input test. Okay, okay, that's cool. It's gonna be a big project actually. Then go so try add scrolling docs. Okay. Go try simple game like monkey. So scrolling is the moment to display portion of the map. Game scrolls. Let's see. I think we don't need that. I don't need the poll. If you don't, just end the poll. Yeah. I'm just gonna start coding right away. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with uh, probably the simplest one here. Number guessing game. This is so simple. I can make that one right away. Okay, let's speed run this one. Okay, MKDRI number guessing games gonna be number guess. CD number guess. So go mode is gonna be go mode init. Sabi number, so nvim go nvim main dot go. Okay, so in this one package main, so new function main. So we have that one. Now, since a number guessing game, that means we're going to continuously add, like continuously select a number. But the number guessing game is a rule, right? Like if we're going to input, like for example, let's just exit this one. So we're going to input like, for example, inputting. So the number selected is for example 15. Then if we're going to input like 10, it will say it will say the number is higher, like that. If we're going to say let's say let's say 18, it's going to say the number is lower. Then since we have that one, there should be like it's going to track like the amount of input we get. Like for example, it takes us 5 inputs before we get the right answer. So yeah, we're going to track the inputs also, like how many inputs to do that. So let's just add like, let's add a struct here. It's gonna be the type. It's gonna be the type. A type imp. It's gonna be track input input. It's gonna be a struct. It's gonna be a struct of like number of input as integer. Then we need to have like a number of scoring method. Like what can we do, or what can we do if we're going to like calculate, for example, if you get the number of input is 5, we should have an equivalent value of that to a score. That means the higher the number of input, the lower the score is. Okay, this one wanna do here. So first we just go print fmt dot print. We don't want that. We don't want that. No. Input, but we don't need this one, right? We need we need to be like that p term, because p term is good. That info, p term dot info that print p term. What is that? Okay, so first we just exit this one, go mode tidy, just install the pterm, then nvmin that go, then let's just use that pterm. Wait, okay, pterm that info that print ln. This should be the like input your like number. Then what we want is a function that track input, that gets the input of this one. So we need the p term that default interactive input that with op what we need, we don't need default text, but rather the default text value, we don't need the default text. Do we need a text style? We don't need. We don't need also the show with mass, with style. We don't need text style. We need dig the mass delimiter. We don't need the default width, because we know that it's gonna be p term github p term. Let's go with p term. Then default interactive text input. P term that show default. Okay. Okay. So we need actually an input here. So that's what we want. That's what we want here. Then text input that show. That show in the show. Enter your guess number. Now since we have the guess number here, what you want is ptm.println, then the result. Since we have the input, that means we need to track the input. We have this one. We need an integer, but actually we need a string. Maybe if I just like, I can use like new input would be equal to the str convert str int into parsed format int. Format returns the string representation of I in a given base. Parse int. Parse interpret a string s in given base. A string. So we need a string. We need so the string would be the input. Bit size gonna be like a bit size of 64. This one would be with bit size, it's gonna be 2, 36 and 64. Declared and not used. The track input redeclared in this block. See details. What do you mean redeclared? Oh, so we need just use this one. And because of that, we can now use track input, and we need to get the input as integer, as int. This one we need the track new input here, Now what we need here is like since we have that, but first we need to actually, are we going to use Goroutines here? Like, are we going to like process some things? Are we going to use Goroutines here? No, we don't want that, so we just need, okay, so let's add a check the user input, like that. Mm. So in my GitHub, let's add a new repository called number guessing game. Number guessing game. Uh, just create a new repository. So what we want now, since we have this one, let's, you know, oh, returns 2. And 64. Can we just use 0? Oh no. Ano ba tuyo mo kaina, Nick? Ano ba mo tuyo kaina? Okay. So maybe we just need the base is 0, base bit size is 64, so we can just int 64. Now let's add get init, get and git commit, first commit, then we want get branch, and we want this one, and let's push CLS. Okay, let's go back. What we're trying to do here, what we're going to do here, so since we track the value of our user, now we want another function, select random number. We want to select a random number, like a function random number. Then in the random number, we're going to like a return of an integer, int 64. I don't want it to be int 64, parsed int. Into I. Murag, I think, I think into equivalent to format into this is gonna be convert base format return the string represent of I format string with okay form convert a string into a integer because I know it's going to be an a2 okay not into it's gonna be a2 I of the input so we now expect that it's an int now since we have return value let's just let's go return what we were going to return an integer right so since we don't need this anymore we need that so it's going to return an integer but first we need what we need random let's see let's add a random here that's gonna be var the number integer now let's add a random I forgot the wait is that run that mat that run with random number Golang because there's two ways it's gonna be crypto we don't need that so run and max and min run at 100 yeah that's cool right we can just do that here so gonna be like the number would be equal to run that int that would be 100 now in this one what we need to do it's going to return the run number random no it's gonna be the run number too many arguments it's called run and number one Okay, we have this one, return the value, we want this. Now what we want is when since we're tracking the let's just go with for this one, then let's put this one there. It's what we need to do is also need to put it here. And what we want is the random number function. It's gonna be the G number. Let's just say G number be equal that. Since now we're going to use the input. If if the input is greater as this greater than the G number, you just say that p term that warning that print ln the number is less than the input. Else if or else if input is less than G number, p term that warning that print ln the number is greater than the input. Else if the input is gonna be equal to the G number, that means let's say p term that p term that success that print. You guess it right. Undefined G number. Okay, sorry. Now we put the track input here. And let's try if this works. CLS, go run. So input your number. So enter the guess number, let's say 2. The number is greater than the input. So greater than, let's see, say 50. The number is greater than the input. Let's say 75. The number is greater than the input. Let's go 90. The number is less than the input. So we have 75 and 90. So it's gonna be 580, 15. Let's say plus 7, 82. Less than 82 and 75. 7 plus 4, 79. Less than 4. So many 77. Less than, so 76. Wait. Wait. Huh? How about we print this one? Can you print this one? FMT that print G number. Go run 2 70. Okay, let's say 69, 68. Okay. That's what problem. So hello, how are you? That's why. That's why it's not working because every time we have the input, it's going to select a random number every time. So we don't want that. We want this would only be okay. So let's delete this one. And what we want here is let's load that one. Run and wait. Let's just load it here. G number will be equal random number. Now what we want is we need this one. It's gonna be G number as integer. G number. I think this is going to work right now. Let's just say save that. Let's go run. Okay, so we have a case number. Let's see 50. Number is greater. Let's say 75. Number 2 is greater. Let's 75 and 25. That means it's 13. 13 plus 75, 78 and 88. Greater than. So it's 12 plus 6, 6, 94. Greater than. What's greater than? 97, 98, 99. Ah, okay. We got it right. Hold on. That's really cool, right? Like, but the problem this is going to continue unless it's going. Okay. So what we want here. So what we want here is we wanna break this one. Breaks. So it's okay. It's gonna just return like that. This now. I think that's good enough for me. There's nothing wrong with that. What we want is like after it's going to end this one, I want it's gonna go back to like asking you if are you going to play it again. Then it's going to call the it's going to just do that for now. Just CLS go run like that. Guess gonna be 50. Why it's always greater than 50, 90, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. Less than 94, 93, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 91, 92, oh 92. But now I want to track like just how many we can just input. Like we need the less input so that it would be challenging for the player to or the user to play. So it's gonna Now see, we need to use this one, the number input. Probably not. We're not going to use that, so it's not going to track. We don't need to track. So the thing we need here is that we need a value. It's gonna be like uh, in p number will be equal to 0. Now the NIP number int, now it's gonna need like, it's gonna be 5. I think we don't need this one. Let's just use for I in the in range of INP number. Just use that. Then let's track the p term dot info dot println. You have left. Okay, mismatch. It's gonna be like this. You have that left. Like you have 5. It's gonna be like guesses left. We'll go run. It's number 50. Oh, okay. Of course, we're going to print that one. So, okay, 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 okay. Just okay, 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 okay. Input, and we have that. Okay, we don't need a loop. We just need an if statement here. Just say that if the NP number is not equal to 0, that means it's not equal to 0. That means we can use this, and we can that, and also we want also here the range input and undefined I NP number, because we want also to return NP number like that. So we can just add NP number, and let's return a value of an integer. If just use like we need also the NP number as integer. So in this one, it's just the in number. Then let's add np number minus equal 1 the same way as np number minus equal 1. Let's oh no 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 let's just return the return the np number like that. Go run. Let's try that. 50. Okay, the greater than. You have 4 guesses left. Wala, uy lang no. Na? Are we doing it right? Let's see 75. Yeah, for less than 75. 50 plus 25 is around 13. 13 plus is 163. Ay, okay. Still said 4. Let's just get this one. Get commit. Did guess get push cls nvm. Why is that? It's gonna be -1, right? We have the input number. Wait, what if we just say that fmt that print ln the np number? Because I want to say if the like 50 less than again 4. Let's see 25. We still have 4. We still have 4. Or maybe we just put it here like input number minus equal 1, and we say that if and we don't want the return, don't want this one, and we want this one. We don't want the return, we don't want the parameter arguments. That let's delete the return, let's delete this one, that one. Let's say about that. Go run. Let's see 50. It's gonna be less than, let's see 25. 3, nice. It's gonna be 3. It's greater than 25. It's gonna be 25, 13, 28, 33, 38. 38, less than 38 is 25, 5, 8, 13, 77, so 32. Oh, number is less than also 32. And we want that 32 and 35, that's around 7, that's 32, 27 for 29. Okay, so just git add git commit, it's gonna be fix the input number maximum, git push. SLS, let's go with mvim. We want here that else submitted return, right? Like pterm that error that println don't have enough guesses. Go run. Let's say 50. Let's see, less than 25. Less than 25 is, sorry, 14 is, ano gusto mo? One? Adobo? Mm. Since we have that one, we also need enter your guess. Your guess. It's supposed to be your guess, not. You have guess. Your guess. It's gonna be greater than the input. So we input 13, and it's greater than. We have a 13 and 25. That's around 7 and 5. 7 and 5 is 12. So it's gonna 6. 6 plus is 19. Oh, less than. 13 and 19 should be like 13 and 19 is 7 4 17. Don't have enough guesses, and we can't play anymore. That's good. And we cannot play anymore. That's very nice actually. And just else this one. Let's just say git add git commit. Let's go and update here. Added in game git push. And yeah. And we did it. Yes. Okay. I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching and have a good weekend, everyone. See you next time. See you next time. Bye bye.